We're here, chat. Oh, let's see.
Today I'm here to maximize your fear. The newest and clearest cryptid creature videos of 2026. Today we take a look at new creature footage and cryptid sightings coming from all around the world with
What
very
the?
convincing evidence. From HD Bigfoot trail camera videos to footage of skinwalkers to alien and UFO videos and even dogman evidence. And stay tuned for a scary nature clip at the end of this video. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. So grab your I Found Bigfoot coffee mugs and allow your fear to be maximized as we dive into the best new and clear cryptid footage of 2026. This is some of the eeriest cryptid footage you've seen in a while. It was just highlighted on June 11th, 2026. The caption reads, "The landowner was advised to set up cameras around his property, especially around the old buildings like the butler's quarters." And that's where the action was. Take a look.
There's an outsider, house guard.
The back porch camera set up on the old building on the owner's remote land catches something unexpected. Something that looks like the rake. It has glowing eyes, pale skin, a small head, and a humanoid frame. It's crouched down on all fours and keeps peeking out and quickly hiding back behind the building. It does this a couple of times until it reveals itself the most on the last peek. We see its arm and shoulder move, showing us it's not just an animal. Some skeptics tried to say it was just a raccoon or something, but we can see it's human-shaped here. Also, its skin is pale and whitish, and its head is very small. It also doesn't look to have any hair or fur on its body. So it's said that the landowner was experiencing strange happenings all over his remote acres, and that's exactly why he was advised to set up cameras around the vast land. A decision that did help him figure out what was going on, but a decision he would likely regret. A decision that made him dive headfirst into a world he didn't want to explore. Man, just imagine setting up security cameras and catching something like this. What would you even do in a situation like this? Do you sell your property and move, or do you try to stay and deal with it? Do you try to hunt the creatures and scare them off? I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see how he handles this one. But until then, on to the next clip.
I'm launching my website, but I need the right name. Who can purchase what's available on...
Let's take a look at some more horrifying cryptid footage. This one comes from a man who was camping in a forest, location unlisted, but he eventually heard something rummaging around very late at night. So he located the source of the sounds and he pulled out his phone and his flashlight and he recorded this video.
That's gotta be fake, right, chat?
At first he thought it was a bear or dog or something and didn't want to get too close. But as he moved in closer, he eventually became more confused. It didn't look like any bear or dog. It looked terrifying, like something he had never seen before. It had glowing eyes, a large mouth with huge teeth, and a dog-shaped head, but its body looked strange and hunched. After taking the video and backing away, he uploaded his footage to the internet, desperate for answers. But the answers he received only made him more scared. Majority of the commenters called it the Dogman, an infamous half-dog, half-man creature that is said to roam and hunt out in remote areas. It's an alleged undiscovered creature, a cryptid, that is said to be one of the most dangerous you can come across. If you look across reports of alleged dogman encounters from North America and other parts of the world, certain themes appear over and over again. Many witnesses say the encounter begins with an uneasy feeling. People often describe suddenly feeling watched while hiking, hunting, fishing, driving on remote roads, or spending time in wooded areas. A large figure is then reportedly seen standing among trees, crossing a road, or watching from a distance. Witnesses often estimate the creature to be between 6 and 9 feet tall, though some reports claim even greater heights. One of the most common elements is the feeling that the creature is watching the witness rather than immediately fleeing. Many people report seeing it standing behind trees, peering from brush, or observing them from a ridge or field. Witnesses frequently describe intense eye contact. Some say the creature appeared curious, while others felt it was more aggressive or territorial. So, did this lone camper come in contact with the dogman this night? Many believe so, but do you?
Maybe.
Moving away from the dogman, let's take a look at the frogman. Yes, they do rhyme, but the creatures are very different, hence their names. Well, this frogman
So there's a fog man now.
encounter in particular occurred in October 2022 in Louisiana. A 34-year-old fisherman named Ethan Boudreaux captured 3 photos one night. He had set up some catfish lines in the rural pond and he was out checking them this night to see if they had caught any. He was located specifically on a secluded stretch of bayou near St. Martinville, Louisiana. The disturbing encounter reportedly went down at 1 a.m. As he checked his lines, he heard something large moving in the water. So he quickly looked up and shined his flashlight in the direction of where he heard the sounds. And what he
That's
saw was
gotta
straight
be
out of a horror
fake.
movie. It was the frogman, and there are all his captures of it.
That's gotta be fake.
It appears to be some kind of strange amphibious humanoid creature. It has pale skin, long limbs, and 2 bright glowing eyes, the feature that stands out the most. The fisherman recalled that the creature remained motionless for a few seconds, then it slowly began creeping towards him, walking eerily on 2 legs. This is when he snapped his photos and then got the heck out of there. Seconds later, the creature went under the water and he never saw it again. He said, quote, "It didn't swim away like an animal, it just disappeared." And the crazy thing is, there have been lots of witnesses who say they have encountered this creature as well. Even if it's not as famous as other cryptids like Bigfoot or the Dogman, many still believe, especially the eyewitnesses, and especially, of course, Ethan Boudreaux. Now here is a very strange alien video that was just taken. It was taken in very late May and has been spreading across social media ever since. Many people have mixed feelings about this one though. Some believe it's a real alien or something supernatural, and skeptics simply say it's a balloon floating close to the ground. But I'll go ahead and show you the video real quick and let you guys decide for yourselves.
Hey y'all, I think I see an alien or something. I don't know
yeah.
what this is. I think this is an alien. A UFO or something, y'all. What is this, y'all? This not AI. This not AI, y'all. This my hand. This not AI, y'all. What is that? I want to walk up on it, but the way it's moving, I never seen nothing like this ever in my life.
Uploaded to Facebook by user Hygiene. The video
That's
is certainly
fake.
interesting. The film goes on for almost a minute and a half, and the man filming is completely perplexed. He reassures us this is not AI and that he has never seen anything like this in his life.
It's not AI, y'all. I don't know what this is. It's not AI. I don't want to get too close.
Many commenters point out the fact that if it was some kind of balloon, don't you think he would be able to tell in real life? I mean, he's right there close to it. Surely he'd be able to tell, right? Unless, of course, he knew it was a balloon and just wanted to trick the internet for some quick fame. Regardless, the video is shocking. seen as what looks like some kind of shiny small object slowly hovering near the ground. The man is apprehensive. It doesn't want to get any closer. It looks to be reflecting light, almost mirror-like. Could this be some kind of portal or tiny UFO? Or is it an extraterrestrial being itself? Or is it simply too good to be true, like some are saying? Which side do you lean towards for this one, real or fake? Let me know in the comments down below. One of my favorite kinds of evidence to cover is trail camera captures. I love this kind of evidence because trail cameras typically sit far out into the wilderness. They're stealthy cameras meant to blend in and not be seen. Because of this, they often catch things that us humans wouldn't catch if we were there in real time, like wild animals, creepy people in the woods, and sometimes supernatural beings. In this case, it looks to have caught something supernatural. The uploader, Paranormal Collective on Facebook, states, quote, "This image was caught on a trail cam. Legend has it this is a 17-year-old girl murdered on her wedding day, although we cannot confirm this. Her spirit is rumored to roam this area, wailing and looking for her love. The owners of the land confirmed that it's impossible for anyone to enter the area without their clearance first," end quote. Just such a strange capture though. We see a cloaked white figure with some kind of white aura around it. It certainly looks like a textbook ghost. Some skeptics say it could just be a lost girl roaming the woods though. But the fact that the owners say nobody could enter their land, how could this be a human? And how do you explain the white aura or shadowy silhouette? Could this really be the ghost of a murdered girl who haunts the land? A sad tale of a lost, wandering spirit just looking for love? I'll let you guys be the judge of this one. The following shocking and very mysterious video has been going viral lately. It was posted on March 4th, 2026. The uploader states, "A viral night vision video shows an angler calmly casting a line while seated near the water before a massive unidentified splash erupts around the 10-second mark. Then what looks like a human arm comes up from out of the water and grabs the man's fishing pole and takes it away."
That's fake.
The humanoid figure erupts from out of the water and completely takes the pole away.
They were definitely just trying to film a
Then what looks
viral
like another
video.
arm comes up and reaches out towards the fisherman. Now,
Yeah,
it's
it's
clear
him
that
and
these
his
are definitely
friends.
human-type arms, but the figures themselves don't quite look like humans. They're white in color, too white, and their skin looks almost reptile-like. And we can see the head on the first one that looks round and void of any features or hair. And the way they move is uncanny and off. Now, a lot of people are saying this one is AI, which I could see for this one. As you know, I just show the newest and clearest cryptid videos on my channel, videos that are going viral. So if this one is AI for sure, I'm not certain, but all I know is it's been generating a lot of buzz online, so I figured I'd show you all regardless. But imagine if this is a real encounter. It would probably be one of the most shocking things you could ever experience. Imagine just innocently doing some night fishing when a human arm rockets up out of the water and steals your fishing pole. I'd probably retire from fishing for good. And I'm actually going fishing this evening, so wish me some luck. I'll certainly let you guys know if anything like this happens to me. Hopefully I just catch some nice bass and not a humanoid creature like this guy.
Load it. Pay less.
Let's take a look at what appears to be some kind of unidentified flying creature caught on camera. We don't know where exactly these captures come from, but we know they're older images that have been circulating online for years. The first picture shows a dragon-type creature with long wings.
Seen that before.
And the second picture shows the same thing, just a little bit worse of a shot with some motion blur, showing us this thing was flying super fast. And there's also a newer version of the first photo that was just released. It's an enhanced version showing us what the creature likely looked like in real time. It certainly seems like some kind of dragon or something. Stories about giant flying creatures that resemble dragons or prehistoric pterosaurs like this one have been reported in many parts of the world for centuries. While there is no scientific evidence proving that living pterodactyls or dragon-like animals exist today, sightings continue to be reported by eyewitnesses who claim to have seen enormous winged creatures soaring through the skies. Many modern reports describe a creature with leathery wings, a long tail, and a wingspan far larger than any known bird. Witnesses often compare what they saw to illustrations of ancient pterosaurs, particularly the famous pterodactyl. One of the most frequently discussed flying cryptids is the thunderbird. According to Native American traditions and later eyewitness accounts, this enormous bird-like creature was said to be capable of blocking out the sun with its wings. In parts of Africa as well, stories have circulated about a flying creature like this known as Kongamado. And another well-known flying cryptid is the ropen, which is said to inhabit remote regions of Papua New Guinea. So could it be one of these creatures, one of these flying cryptid legends? Maybe. Today's nature clip features an animal maybe even scarier looking than most cryptids. It's called the paddlefish. An Instagram user by the name of Rodney Fish Tank uploaded the video. He films the large, scary looking fish swimming in a 430,000 liter fish tank.
Yeah, that's the scariest thing on this list. There. How does
I bet
it
this fish
eat?
looks scarier than you would have thought. It swims through the tank with its huge mouth wide open. The paddlefish is definitely one of the strangest looking freshwater fish in North America. At first glance, many people notice its long paddle-shaped snout, but another unusual feature is its enormous mouth. When a paddlefish swims through the water feeding, its mouth can open surprisingly wide, giving it an almost prehistoric appearance. Despite its intimidating size, the paddlefish is not a predator that hunts large animals. Instead, it is a filter feeder. As it moves through rivers and lakes, it swims with its mouth open, allowing water to flow inside. Tiny organisms known as zooplankton drift into its mouth along with the water. Specialized
Okay.
structures inside the fish act like a natural sieve, trapping the microscopic food while the excess water passes back out through the gills. Paddlefish are ancient fish that have existed for tens of millions of years. Their ancestors swam alongside creatures that
little
lived long
strange.
before humans appeared. This ancient lineage is one of the reasons they are often called living fossils. Their unusual body shape, long snout, and giant feeding mouth make them look like something from another era. Just such an amazing creature, a known creature this time. I didn't realize how interesting these fish were and how they fed. I definitely learned something from today's nature clip, and I hope you guys did as well. Open one of these signature class basketball hobby box 2025-2026, 2 autographs per box, and I pulled a Lauri Markkanen to 10 autograph. Let's see if I can get it better. That goes hard. Doesn't look as cool in the video, but then I got a Joan Behringer 11 out of 25 autograph on card, rookie card. Round 1, pick 17. Sick, dude. Got some other numbered cards, some cool inserts. Yeah, dude.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 9 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more scary content. Alright, with that said, let's begin. The first video we're looking at today comes from the Ghost subreddit, posted by username Odiodius. It's been gaining traction ever since. In the video, we see footage from a home surveillance camera recorded around 4:30 PM, sent to the uploader by his friend. While it starts out as a normal clip, it quickly takes a creepy turn. Out of nowhere, the basement door slowly opens by itself. What's interesting is the uploader says his friend has another video of something similar happening, so hopefully he'll post that one soon too. As for this particular clip, it's definitely unsettling. There doesn't appear to be a string, a draft, or any obvious trickery involved, and because it's daytime, the chances of it being staged for spooky effect feel lower than usual. The door opens gradually and with weight, not in the sudden way you'd expect if someone were trying to fake it with fishing line or push-off camera. That natural pacing adds to its eerie authenticity. Skeptics have pointed out that temperature changes or minor shifts in air pressure can cause doors to open slowly like this, especially if they're older or improperly balanced. That said, it's odd that it hasn't happened more often, especially if it's just physics at work. So what do you think's going on here? Paranormal activity or just a really well-timed environmental fluke? Let me know your theories in the comments. Over on TikTok, a woman named Stephanie McKee posted a highly unsettling video showing something legitimately terrifying happening right outside her house in the middle of the night. In the video, we see footage from an outdoor home surveillance camera that, at first, appears to capture nothing but a calm, uneventful night. But after just a few seconds, it becomes clear that something very strange is going on.
Yeah.
A bizarre ghost-like figure can be seen wandering across the frame before vanishing into the night, never to be seen again. Stephanie says her whole family was creeped out when they watched the footage, and honestly it's not hard to understand why. She also mentions that when they moved into the house, which they're renting, they found crystals placed above every single entrance. Her family decided to leave them there, and after seeing this video, she now believes that might have been a wise decision. As for what's really going on
You better
in
put
this
a
clip,
cross
it's
above the door.
undeniably creepy. The figure appears semi-transparent and moves with an oddly floaty motion, vanishing
Crystals
from
aren't
view
gonna
in a way
protect
that
you.
feels unnatural. Many viewers believe it could be something paranormal, like a ghost or spirit making itself known. Skeptics, however, have suggested a few alternate possibilities. One theory is that it could be a real person walking by, maybe a neighbor or passerby, and that the camera's low resolution and lighting distortion simply make them appear ghostly. The eerie glow and motion blur common to night vision cameras can definitely turn an ordinary person into something much more mysterious. Others propose camera glitches, lens flares, or even small insects caught near the lens. But none of these quite explain the shape, gait, or how the figure fades into the night. If this was faked using CGI, it's worth noting that the illusion is impressively realistic and blends well with the video's quality. Nothing about it immediately screams edited. So what do you think? A spirit caught on camera, or just someone caught at the right place and time, distorted by the technology? Let me know your theories below. This next TikTok video we'll be having a look at takes place right near the Highway of Tears. For those who are unaware, this is an extremely creepy place that once you hear the backstory, is sure to send shivers down your spine. The Highway of Tears is a 720-kilometer stretch of Highway 16 in British Columbia, Canada, between Prince George and Prince Rupert. Since the late 1960s, this remote corridor has been the site of numerous disappearances and murders of mostly indigenous women and girls. The region is marked by vast wilderness, limited public transportation, and isolated communities, making it particularly dangerous for those forced to hitchhike. The lack of adequate infrastructure and systemic neglect have contributed to the vulnerability of travelers, while the slow pace of investigations has drawn criticism from indigenous groups, human rights organizations, and the public alike. The video, posted to TikTok by a woman named Anita Natsiel, shows her filming outside of a window on a cold and dreary day. It's absolutely bone-chilling. Just make sure to turn your volume all the way up.
Give employees a reason to stay with on-demand pay. Daily pay.
Screaming down there, I gotta go down there.
All throughout the duration of the video, you can hear what sounds like blood-curdling screams coming from somewhere very close by. Sadly, Anita doesn't have any clue as to what was going on here, but it's very apparent that something very bizarre was going on, and I highly doubt that the sound we heard was high winds or anything, as nothing in Anita's yard seems to be getting blown around. What do you guys make of this creepy video? Be sure to let me know down in the comments. A Reddit user known as SLVata posted a video to the Ghost subreddit just over a week ago and has been the talk of the community ever since then, and you're about to find out why. There's a good amount of context the upload provided alongside the video, but let's have a look at the video first and then we'll delve deeper into the backstory here. The uploader posted a video with this caption that helps to clarify things and give us a better understanding of what was going on. Quote, "My uncle who lived with my parents passed away in March. The door that leads to the garage can be seen opening on its own, and the light turns on once it's open. They've never had anything happen at their house currently until this last night. The door opening on its own wouldn't have made me think anything, but the light turning on got me. It's not an automatic light. When I listen with sound on, I feel like I can hear movement as well. His birthday was this past Sunday, and my mom's birthday was the day after, 25th. They always celebrated together. The timing is getting me too. My mom kept his dog and his room with all his stuff in it as is. I feel like it's him returning home. The video didn't give me bad vibes at all, but maybe I'm just being wishful that it's him. What do you think?" End quote. Whether you believe in the paranormal or not, it's hard to ignore the deeply emotional context here. The timing, the birthday, the preserved room. It all paints a picture of love, memory, and longing. And the light, turning on just as the door creaks open, adds a haunting but oddly comforting element. If this really is the uploader's uncle making one final visit, then it's not just a ghost story, it's a moment of connection. One that might bring more comfort than fear. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. This video posted to TikTok by user Gima Pashra showcases a busy road on a rainy day, filmed in West Java, Indonesia, near the elementary school SD Nakarapoku. At first glance, nothing seems out of the ordinary, but that quickly changes in the blink of an eye.
Perhatikan bayangan di pojok kiri.
If you look closely, at the left-hand side of the screen, you'll spot what appears to be some sort of shadow person rising and running alongside the building. The video ends abruptly, leaving viewers to wonder what exactly they just witnessed.
Huh.
Unfortunately, the clip is extremely short and offers no additional context. The sign in the shot helped identify the location, but we still don't know who filmed it, or what happened after. Some viewers believe it could simply be a real person whose form was distorted by the camera. Security cameras, especially in low light and rainy conditions, often create odd motion blur or ghosting effects that can make people appear translucent or unusually fast. That could explain the shadowy appearance and why the figure seems to vanish so quickly. That said, the way the figure seems to rise from a crouched position and bolt off without a clear physical explanation definitely adds to the creepy factor. It's not surprising this one left a lot of people unsettled. So what do you think? Was this just a trick of the camera or something more unexplainable? Let me know down in the comments.
Alright, chat, we'll finish this video probably tomorrow. I hope you haven't. If I could speak. I hope you have a blessed night. God bless y'all.